Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Morrowind. With me once again is...
I love me some death metal pinball!
Death Metal Pinball. You're into some interesting things lately.
Devil's Crush is fun.
I'll take your word for it. We're going to do a side quest before we get to the rest of the rituals. Sound good?
Ooh, I like side quests.
My son, my poor son, please help a sad old man.
This man is worried about his son because he's fallen down the well, and his name is Timval. Which, I don't know if this is some kind of joke about Timval falling down the well, but we're gonna go check on him, because we like to do nice things, sometimes.
It just took me 10 hours to realize his name is Timball.
Is that a funny?
It sounds really close to Timmy.
Little Timmy has fallen down the well. I have no idea where that is from.
Neither do I.
But yeah, the well has...
Oh, there are skeletons!
Yeah, there's skeletons in the well. Don't worry about it.
Hopefully they don't get into the drinking water.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. There's also some locked chests down here, so we'll go ahead and pop those open. There can be... These items are randomized, so you might get lucky and happen upon something nice. That's a lot of potions, though.
That's too many for just a random occurrence.
Yeah. Also, if we whack our way past more of the skeletons...
I saw a skeleton. He pulled that sword out of nowhere!
Yeah, they've also got some interesting weapons. I think these are Nordic claymores. Really big, really expensive.
Wait, who is that?
Oh, that's just Timval.
Oh, hey, Timball.
Intruder, who dares venture so deeply into the halls of Rimhole? The mantle of woe is mine, do you hear? I've claimed the robe and its power. Okay. So it seems this robe makes people go crazy when they wear it. So we should be able to reach out to him by talking about his father. And I'm right. There's a bunch of options there that result in him attacking you, but if you talk about his father, then he will realize what's gone wrong and hand you the Mantle of Woe so that you can be cursed or whatever. And he's also going to leave Solstheim and study magic for real. He just wanted to be a necromancer, you see. Nothing wrong with that, except it had an effect on his mental health. Oh, there's an exit here.
Necromancy's too easy.
Where's this exit go? I'm curious.
Outside coast region.
Oh, I guess there was a cave. The well leads to a cave. That's actually pretty cool.
Alright, who's coming next?
I don't see anyone. I have a mark set at the village, so I will just recall.
Good idea.
So the Mantle of Woe is a really crazy item. But first, let me turn in the quest.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
And we tell him his son is alive and well, and as a reward we get 5 snow bear pelts.
Snow bear pelts?
Yeah, it might seem like a weird reward, but the skull actually make armor out of pelts. So we could take this to a certain meat hall, which I will venture to next, and have it made into some armor for us, which will give us some frost resistance, which is weird because Nords are immune to frost anyways, so I don't know why they need that kind of armor.
Yeah, it's probably like an economic kind of thing.
Probably.
So would this mean that we could be skinning the bears this whole time to get pelts?
Sure, but would you want to?
I've never skinned anything in real life. I don't think I could skin anything in the game.
You've skinned a potato, haven't you?
I mean, yeah, but it's not the same.
Alright, so here's the Meat Hall of Thirst. We've heard about it on occasion, but there's something weird about this meat hall. First of all, you can steal the armor hammers from their forge here. So thank you very much. Gonna need that to repair my boots.
And they ain't using it, so...
And there's also a hollowed out tree stump with a bunch of really awesome weapons in it. Or some armor as well. Rings that increase your skills. There's a Night Eye ring here. There's a ridiculously strong arrow. What am I looking at here?
Also, all these weapon names sound like they come right out of Soul Calibur.
Yeah, especially the Shadow Sting. I don't know what's up with his magnitude, but apparently he casts Chameleon on strike. So, like, you whack somebody and you just disappear. I'm gonna take that.
That sounds very useful.
I have no idea who left those weapons there or who they're for, but they're mine now. That's all I gotta say.
Well, it all did come with a bloodstained note from the looks of it.
Yeah. I guess we'll take a look at the note. Here's the equipment I told you about. Remember, the weak deserve no mercy. No idea who.
Okay.
And before I forget, like, I will actually talk about the Mantle of Woe. So just like...
Yeah, we did get it. Where'd it go? What's up there?
Yeah, luckily there's no physics quite yet. I'm going to have to levitate up there to get to it again. And where's my amulet?
Fortunately and unfortunately, there's no physics yet.
I just dropped it on the ground to have a better look at it.
It is on the ground, but it's ground up there. There we go. It's like right next... It's right there.
Yeah. So, drain personality 100 points and weakness to normal weapons. These are weaknesses of the rogue. However, they can be eliminated entirely if you use the same trick that we use on the blind effect for the boots of blinding speed. And the benefits of this robe are fortify maximum magicka. This actually fortifies the multiplier to your intelligence. So if I put it on, I would have like 360 magicka. Because, like, it's combining the multiplier. God. It's combining the multiplier with the Achenak birth sign. And you also get a boost to your conjuration. So this is a conjurer's wet dream.
That's one way to put it.
But one downside
one
downside that you cannot get rid of, I'm sure you've noticed, is the sun damage. That's the same thing as being a vampire. The sun damages you.
Does that count inside caves, though?
It does not. I could totally put it on.
Ooh. That's certainly good to know.
Mm-hmm. Daylight hours, by the way, are from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. I don't know what that sound is.
Jeez. I just never like sounds in the open air. You don't know when something's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Also, apparently from what I understand, berserkers are basically just folks that are stuck in a rage-like trance. So that's good to know.
I guess they just serve as bandits on this island. There's like a surprising there's a surprising amount of randomly generated human enemies. Anyways, here's our next stone.
Tal Spire.
Mm-hmm. The Sunstone. We can finally evolve our glooms into blossoms. Go west and free the warm sun from the halls of Penumbra.
But if we go to the sun, we'll burn. Oh, we're not wearing the robe.
I mean, imagine if your wings melted because you flew too close.
I only know like one person who's gone through that. Isn't that right, Icarus?
Or the guy with those scrolls of Icarian flight. Anyways, here's our cave. It's full of Draugr and can be difficult to navigate. So I'm just going to make this go by a little bit quicker and not use my actual spear.
Oh yeah, that's right, we're also in a cave.
Yeah, I could put the mantle on here.
Well, I guess that thing wouldn't help it anyway, because you're not exactly using your magic for anything offensively.
That's true. I mean, if I wasn't using the Achenak birth sign, then it would probably be really good, because then you could rest and get your magic back that way.
I see.
And there's also a mini-boss in this dungeon that has killed me far more often than I care to admit.
You just have to be careful. Maybe having it on would at least help with the healing, just so we have plenty of chances to heal.
Yeah, possibly. See, Nordic Silver Dagger.
I see all the Nordic weaponry, and it makes me wonder if any of it might be Damascus.
Damascus?
Damascus is like a specific type of metal making that it looks really cool because it essentially gives this impression of like, you know how when a water drop into a bottle of water, it kind of leaves that ripple effect?
Yeah.
Imagine that on a blade. like a permanently on a blade. It looks really cool.
Ooh. See, these are just
Thing
arrows.
is,
And there's money here.
like Damascus.
There's money here for no reason.
Oh, a lot of money. I think like Damascus is actually a very good quality. It looks cool, and it actually is more durable than like your average steel. Expensive though, as you'd expect.
There appear to be torches on the wall, which is weird, because wouldn't an ice cave, like, melt?
I guess I've always wondered that. I also hear cases like ice caves tend to insulate heat better, too.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't really know.
Okay, so unkilled enemies is a good sign that you're going the right way.
True. Again, though, as we're getting closer, we got to be more careful.
Yeah. Lesson learned, I'm quick saving this time. So let's equip her ebony scimitar. Behold, Lightkeeper Grawl.
It looks scary. And he hurts!
He hurts. What am I jittering for? Okay, that was the correct... That was the correct weapon to use.
Also sounds funny.
Yeah, he's a lot more weird-looking than most other creatures on Solstheim, which is good. Flaming Eye of the Lightkeeper. So we throw it at this ice wall.
That sunlight?
Tayo!
Ah! So bright.
Glad I remembered to say that.
Oh.
Also, the torches are lit now.
Ooh. Hopefully that doesn't mean this place is gonna melt.
Maybe it will, maybe it won't. And brace yourself for that weird wind sound again. Alright.
Is it the pillars?
Huh?
That sound, does it come from the pillars?
Maybe it is. Alright, next stone. We need to go up the river a little bit. And I guess
to the heart of the island.
Yeah, I guess I will equip my, I wanna try this out, actually.
Whoa.
Okay, it casts Chameleon on him. I don't know why you would ever want a weapon like that. Why would you cast
That's just so
Chameleon
weird.
on your enemy?
Good question, because that seems a little counterintuitive. Whoa, that's...
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy. This don't look good.
Yeah, just run. See, there's so many creatures and enemies. It's like the way to fight somebody on Solstheim is to just overwhelm them. But luckily, we have the
Almost makes
boost
me
of blinding
miss-
speed.
Almost makes you miss all the weird bug creatures back on the mainland.
But not the cliff racers, surely.
Oh, yeah. Made me realize that the guy who gave us these questions in the first place has a sky racer in his cabin, meaning he must have gone to the mainland to get one.
Okay, so this should be an ample landmark. It shouldn't be far from here. Aha!
Oh, there it is. Nice.
Thank goodness I can, like, actually recognize them now. The tree stone.
That seems weird.
The first trees are
Kinda
gone.
productive.
Travel east and find the one who has stolen the seeds. Beware, he who has the seeds controls the trees. Plant the first anew.
Sorry, this pig is not helping.
So it said... I'll just have to check the journal. Travel east and find the one who has stolen the seeds.
We're the one who has the seeds first. I don't like the sound of that.
I see him. There's a rakeling, and he's apparently using a seed of some kind to control those spriggans. Oh, hi. Hi, they noticed.
Oh boy.
So what you're actually supposed to do is ignore the spriggans and go straight for the rakeling. But that's a lot of spriggans. And the berserker just wandering around randomly.
This is gonna be a fight. Only we had something to help distract them or something. Oh god.
Come on.
I'd say watch your health.
True. Also, these Spriggans actually sound like the noise that a woman makes when you hit her in GoldenEye. which is giving me flashbacks to all of those Protect Natalia missions. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it.
Fair enough. Okay. That's a lot of folks, though.
Broken boots. I'm due for a level. Come on. Hit the Rakeling. The Rakeling's down. The Rakeling's down.
You're not cornered. Your health, though. Your health.
Okay, potion time.
Sorry. I don't mean the back seat. It's just...
Please, please do backseat.
Yeah, it's... Okay, you still might want to check. Alright.
Oh yeah, also killing a Spriggan, they have extra lives.
Oh dear, they can
Okay, there's the strange seeds. Luckily, if you take those, the Spriggans at least stop attacking. Because now you have their seed, I guess. There's a joke there, I'm sure. Okay, that was tough, but the Spriggans are now our allies now, I guess.
Thanks, Juriel, for offering commentary for me.
Okay. My boots are...
Honestly, after all that chaos, I don't mind a slow walk.
My boots are broken, though. Okay, there's the tree stone.
Tree stone, northwest.
Oh, okay. That was very easy.
There we go. You say as you only have a quarter of your health left.
That got quite a bit chaotic. Do I have, like, any sort of... I guess I'll take this. And this, too.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna need to repair my boots, and then we will be onwards to the next one. Aha! See? I'm getting good at finding them.
Hello, bear. Not today, bear.
Not today, bear. The Earth Stone. Travel northeast to the Cave of the Hidden Music and learn the Song of the Earth.
Ooh. I like earth music.
I don't like where this is going.
Let's see.
Is this it? Cave of Hidden Music.
And how's it so hidden if it's out in the air like this?
The music is hidden, not the cave.
Oh.
Not sure if there are enemies around here, but there are chests. Which means I'm gonna need to get my magic back.
I mean, dead bodies is not a good sign.
Oh, here we are. As I have said, if you think Skyrim has way too many Draugr, now you know who to thank for making it possible.
What, Beowulf? Not Beowulf, Nordic mythology.
That too. Punching a ghost.
Oh wow, this is Norse mythology. Or at least Norse stories.
The punching a ghost thing?
Flute.
Oh yeah, I'm due for a level.
Remember, Draugrs are said to be either ghost-like or zombie-like, basically. Hopefully our story doesn't end like Grettir's, though. That man was nothing but problems.
Okay. It gives me 60 endurance, some agility, and I will take the speed. And I'll go ahead and put my spear back on.
Alright. Let's see.
I guess some
Hammers.
I guess some extra hammers is good for me. So why do they call this
Yeah.
the Cave of Hidden Music anyway? Well, maybe we'll find out.
Yeah. Let's see. Alright, I've also just been looking at some stuff and... Oh. I just don't even know if we ever see it.
What are you looking up?
No, I was also looking up the location of the Earthstone, and well, there seems to be like one little interesting event. Maybe we could check out if you want.
You're actually looking at a map of Solstheim now?
No, I was going to, but then I just found a page for the Earthstone specifically. Would you mind if I did?
I thought this was my Let's Play. No, I'm just kidding. You kid. No. You kid. Sure, but let's explore this cave first, shall we? That looks like a door, but I guess it's not. Oh,
Nordic runes.
Nice little cache of treasure.
Yeah, there's always got to be some in here. Hopefully the person who left it there won't be mad.
I am not sure where I'm going in here. Because, like, I kind of remember this part of the quest, but I guess follow the unkilled enemy.
That's usually the best route. Gotta be careful for any kind of monsters near.
Why are there so many?
I mean, they're the undead, so any kind of tomb usually is their home.
This is a cave of hidden music. I guess the fact that they're everywhere in here is, like, part of the reason why something's gone wrong with it.
There. They just give me bad omens. Like, man, imagine if the music itself is cursed.
Cursed music? Perish the thought.
They say that music itself has hypnotic capabilities.
Alright, the Chamber of Song. Don't really see anything besides... Okay, who's been eating burritos?
I don't like that.
Is this it? Okay, I guess that's the song.
I'm glad it's just basically an assortment of stones and not like a giant monster.
This is just hilarious. You come in here and you start to wonder if maybe you've walked in on Peter Griffin and Michael Moore in the bathroom. I was waiting to do that one.
That's good.
Oh yeah, they make different sounds when you touch them as opposed to when the ones up here go. So just make the sounds in the same order that this was making the sounds, and I think you're good. By striking this segments in succession, I was able to... Oh, the pattern changed.
Oh, is this Simon Says?
Yes.
Oh, it's the full song.
I guess so. I feel like the little Zelda secret jingle should go in there, but, like, I don't think it's worth it.
It does feel like a puzzle right out of Zelda.
A bad puzzle.
Now think about it, I don't think Zelda's done too many Simon Says puzzles, have they?
I cannot recall.
Not that I know of either. So I guess here's the thing. There's a low chance, but I am curious. Do you mind heading north for me?
North it is. That's on the way to the next stone.
Oh, handy. It's a low chance, but it says that something could, like, appear around here.
I've never heard of it, but if it's a low chance, then probably would be the reason I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it looks like it didn't happen. Oh well.
Up into the frozen
I guess I'll...
wastes.
Oh. I guess I'll say this much, could we even counter it? Remember that, I think it was called like a bumbling bumbling lunatic that we encountered once?
Sorta.
They're basically like barbarians, but they're specifically mentioned as... Wow. They're specifically mentioned as like bumbling lunatics. I remember we encountered one at least. Thing is, they actually hold a bit more of a secret than we thought.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know what you mean now, but gotta be on the lookout for that stone. It's getting very hard to see up here.
That's the thing, we don't have anything for the cold weather, do we?
I mean, like, weather doesn't really affect you that much unless it's like sunlight. Oh my goodness.
So like the cold like this won't affect you in any way?
Not really. Oh look, there
there it is.
There it is. That's actually good.
Oh, thank goodness.
The water stone. Let's turn our EVs into Vaporeons. Travel
Yeah.
west to a small island off the coast and follow the swimmer to seek the water of life.
Swimming in this weather?
I don't know. Skull would probably handle it better than me because of that frost resistance.
Yeah,
That's-
maybe that's what we're looking for.
That doesn't exactly qualify as a small island off the coast.
More like a landmass.
The swimmer.
There he goes. I hope this counts.
I hope it does.
No, we're not swimming, we're walking. That's gotta be more impressive than swimming.
So we're just following this guy.
I'll say this
I actually
much,
think I
like-
can see better under the water, so switch to water breathing.
Yeah, there we go. See, while we're doing this, I was about to say, like... whatchamacallit? I was saying, did we want to talk about the bumbling lunatic, or will we want to wait on that in case we ever encounter one again?
Well, I'm sure we'll figure out the secret eventually.
True enough. Swimming with a knot seal. Oh gosh, they're also not really taking us anywhere. We're just basically going out into open waters.
Wait a minute. See that?
What is that?
Something around here.
I don't like that.
Well, it stopped, so it looks like we need to swim downwards. See what it is.
Oh.
I'll just read my journal underwater. An underwater cave. Yeah.
He's telling me it's not flooded.
Stallman's Gorge. And it is. Is this, like, becoming uncomfortable for you?
Well, with someone with thalassophobia, I'll survive.
I hope so. Okay, breathable air. And the skeleton.
Oh, thank God. Thank God, we're out. We can murder things.
Yeah, Nordic silver claymores.
Can't see.
So, is
There's
anything
not-
in here?
I did see a bottle besides him. I don't know what that is, though.
Oh! Waters of Life. And Swift Swim and water-breathing potions.
I feel so bad for this skeleton. He's probably been down here for God knows how long, and we just came in and murdered him.
Oh!
Oh, thank God. Now, can we get out of the water, please? That's how it usually goes. Oh, thank goodness. I'd rather be in a frozen Iceland than be back in the water.
Alright, finally.
Also, your journal updated like 3 times, apparently.
Yeah. Completed the gift of the water ritual, returned to the Waterstone with the Water of Life, and now I can finally return to the Skull Village. I better get a good reward out of this.
I remember. Oh, yeah. I was remembering why we were doing this all in the first place.
Uh-huh. Well,
You were told to perform the rituals needed to restore the power of the skull. What have you done?
I did everything.
Everything.
We get the Mace of Aver Stonesinger, which is interesting. We have proven our, what was this test again? Loyalty. Now we need to prove our wisdom.
Okay.
And we're going to do that by investigating a crime, so at least this is different.
That shouldn't take long.
So it
I
seems
hope.
that a man named Engar Icemane has been accused of theft, and his accuser, Rigmor Halfhand, claims that Icemane stole furs from his house. And these furs were indeed found in Icemane's residence.
Here's the thing, though. The Phantom Hourglass one, it's not that you're being accused, it's that one of the 6 people are basically being accused of being an imposter, and you have
Among
to
Us!
clue them out. I knew that was going to happen. And you have to figure out which one it is through, like, basically a game of 20 questions where you investigate everyone, they give you hints on, like, what everyone else does, and you have to basically do, like, a logic puzzle to figure out which one is the real one. Well, no, which one is the imposter. It's actually really cool, but God, it's confusing if you don't have like something to keep things straight. Why is that called the Pig Children?
Oh, it's a racist book about orcs. I think
Nice.
I'm offended. Juriel is offended. Oh, hey, look, a letter from Rigmor to Risi. So, according to this, there was some kind of an affair going on between Icemane's lover and the guy accusing him. Is it theft if I take this?
In your dreams, little buddy.
You're the one who has the book out!
Oh yeah, we have to talk to her.
Just walked right out. Okay.
You have found the letter, have you not? It is true that Rigmor and I had a brief affair, but that has ended. He refuses to let me go, though. I fear that he has caused this trouble just to get rid of Angar. You must put a stop to this. My husband is a good man and does not deserve this fate. Well, it's good to know that you're back to being loyal to him after cheating on him.
If you need a good laugh or a tall tale,
jeez.
you've come to the right place.
I'll take your word for it.
Did we kill you? Did we kill you in another timeline?
Maybe we did. So this confirms that the guy had a motive for accusing
You were
Icemane
to
of a
investigate
crime.
a crime. Have you done this?
Go to Halfhand and present the information to him and bring the man to me. The matter will be resolved. Alrighty.
Hopefully when we bring him to him, he doesn't go mad and take that ice axe off the floor, ice mace off the floor, and hit everyone with it.
Yes, I understand you are investigating Engar Icemane's theft.
Why did that fool have to choose the wolves? What do you mean, wolves? Huh. Maybe he's just, like, insulting the guy, but he's following us now, so let's take him back to the, jeez, follower. It's putting me in their heads. It never gets
Never
old.
get used to that.
You were to investigate a crime. Have you done this?
Alright.
Yes.
So, Half-Hand has invented this tale of theft over a woman? By the Allmaker, this will not go unpunished. By Skull tradition, making a false accusation carries the same penalty as the crime that is claimed. In this case, either exile or death by sacrifice to the wolves. The verdict is yours to decide.
Well.
Well.
Also.
Hold
on. Typo.
What?
Exiled. The whole word isn't blued out.
Oh, that's because like the topic is only named after the that form of the word. Anyways, let's feed him to the wolves. Also, we get the helm of the wolf's heart. What is that?
But the heart usually goes in your chest.
Well, it fortifies agility and sneak, but I think the helm of Orn Bear Claw is far, far superior.
Alright. So I guess we're, just because of a false accusation, he's gonna have to go to the wolves.
They're very serious about this kind of thing.
I'm surprised he's just going with it.
So yeah, they just lock him in there and let the wolves...
How does it feel to know death?
Okay, he does resist slightly. There you have it.
Hey, you know,
Execution by mad wolves, and they just... What?
What the? Who did that?
Let's get our next quest, shall we?
Yes, please.
Stranger and guest.
Alright, now a test of strength. Finally something we're familiar with. Go to the ice lake. He marks it on our map, but it's already on my map. And someone has traveled there already, and he will give us further instructions. Northern shore of the lake. Got it.
Prepare for everything here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today's been eventful. We've gone through many shrines. We see someone get their death on the hand of wolves, and now we're going to meet someone in the lake.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I could use a magic refill, lady. Oh, never mind. Jeez.
I keep trying to see what their names are. Freyhags?
Something like that. First hag?
I don't know if they're named after Frey or Freya, but I don't know.
Not likely. What in the world?
What is that?
Something...
Who set the lake on fire?
That is not normal. That's for sure. But we're meeting someone here, so we should see if we can actually find the guy. He's on the northern shore of the lake, right?
I think so. It's not the Knot Seals. They seem pretty chill with their
Knot Seals? Be very careful. I will get demonetized if you pronounce that incorrectly.
I'll just close my mouth then, because I have no idea what you're talking about. And then it just hit me just now. Okay, I'll be more careful.
Thank you. I am unsure what magic is being worked to cause such a disturbance on the lake, but you were sent here to prove your strength. Well, can you tell us about the disturbance? Fire from water, flame through ice. Strange indeed. Heartfang believes that a Draugr lord who lives beneath the lake is the source of this, but I am not certain. I fear that this could be a sign of the Bloodmoon prophecy, though I pray to the Allmaker that this is not so. Tell me about the prophecy.
What?
It tells of a time when the moon above will turn blood red, and the wolves that walk like men will walk the land. The prophecy tells of other signs that precede the blood moon, but they are not all easily interpreted. Let us speak about this another time. For now, you are to prove your strength. Alright, fine.
Alright.
Beneath that lake there are a series of ice caves. In one of those caves you'll find Aslip, a Draugr lord. Heartfang believes he's the one responsible for the disturbance on the lake. Once a powerful mage who dealt in necromancy, the usual.
Of course.
Right. Under the lake, you said. Well, we're gonna freeze our butts off once again.
We'll be fine.
As long as
Can dive into an...
do this.
Beowulf can dive into an ice-filled, poisonous lake and only be bored by a whole day in full plate armor. We'll be totally fine.
Ah, Beowulf. Not sure whether I'm happy or annoyed that that poem is so famous. It is a poem, right? Story, whatever.
It's a story, yeah. I mean, all I can tell you is it's interesting to consider that. Do you want to know who the translator of the main Beowulf story is?
Who?
Tolkien.
Tolkien. Ah, yes, you mentioned this. Famed author.
Yeah.
I see where he got all of his inspiration from.
Yep.
Well, most of it.
It also helped me feel confident that he only he wrote Lord of the Rings when he was 45, so...
Also, there are
also
bone wolves. I forgot to point that out.
Oh, jeez.
Just to give this that extra layer of weird.
Basically, long story short, it's never too late.
Never too late? Oh, to right?
Never too late to... Never too late to follow your dreams, because Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings when he was 45.
That's a good sign for me.
I'll get there, man. As long as we have faith. And spear skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bone wolves. They kind of look... just the idea kind of gets to me. It's like, jeez.
Okay, so, let's see here. I'm gonna keep the map open for a change.
Good idea. Also, I'm gonna pull something that one of my friends pulled when I was doing Twilight Princess. When was the last time you saved?
Probably the last time I rested.
Say maybe we want to throw a quick save just in case.
True. You see, combat is getting just a little bit repetitive at this point, honestly. All right.
Yeah, I was about to say those Draugrs are surprisingly hardy.
Maybe I really should just switch back to my regular long swords.
You got quite a bit in your spear, so...
The advantage of the spear is that you have a little bit of range, as you can see. Oh, the boots finally broke. I was getting a little scared.
It actually did take a lot longer than last time, I'll admit that.
I've been avoiding combat, that's why.
True.
Oh, look, a Aeslip's Lair. Okay, that's a sign that I need to restore my magic. Whoa. I'm slipping on the ice a little bit here.
Careful now. Alright. If you're ready, let's do this.
Mm-hmm. I just hope he's like the only enemy in here.
Yeah. I got things to say for him for dumping oil into the lake and catching it on fire. First off, how the hell did he know to do that?
Do what?
I use oil to light the lake on fire.
Did he?
I don't know, I'm just guessing. How else do you light a lake on fire?
There's this thing called magic. You might have heard of it.
True.
You are brave or foolish to enter this place, Orc, but I sense a bit of wisdom in you. Perhaps I might kill you where you stand, were you to try and keep me from my task, but there are more dangerous things in these caves than this poor soul. I have been in this cave for many centuries. The Draugr you met in this place are not my kin. Mindless creatures, driven only by desire for living flesh. My story is quite different. I was once a mage of the people who call themselves the Skull. I was powerful mortal, powerful beyond their reckoning, but I strayed. I delved into the black arts, became learned in the ways of necromancy. When this was discovered, I was cast out by my people. Alone, I wandered into this place. Let's see. I became a summoner. I communicated with the Daedra. It was then I learned of their machinations, their plans to destroy my people. A group of Frost Daedra had taken up residence deep in the bowels of this island. I thought at first that it was my doing, that I was somehow summoned these fiends, but they were beyond my abilities. I learned that they would wipe this island clean of life, slaughter my people and all we held dear. I knew I must act. Why do I have to keep clicking to advance this?
It's like a villain monologue.
Pretty much.
You have to go slow.
Okay, so it looks like the barrier that he's using to keep the Daedra at bay is getting weaker because he's growing older. This is such a long monologue. Okay, so we could actually just destroy the Frost Daedra together if we wanted to. But, you know, I think it's just easier to deal with him ourselves. Oh, thank you for the magic refill. I was waiting for that. You're gonna have to do better than that. Hit me with an actual spell. Wow, I must be resisting his magic big time. And for killing him, you get Aislip's Ring, which is actually really good. Plus 75 Magicka. Apparently there were a bunch of Frost Daedra in that cave and he was keeping them at bay, yada yada yada. I'm sure it's not a problem. But we killed him. We killed him as instructed, so we've proven our strength.
Hopefully when we get outside, things aren't going to be on fire. You know, we just stopped the lake from being on fire. I don't want anything else to be on fire.
Well, it's still there.
What? We killed the man!
I guess he wasn't causing it. And if he's not causing it, then that line about the Bloodmoon prophecy is probably... I still have the Mantle of Woe on. I should really be wary of that.
Yeah, because what time is it?
I'll let you know when it lets me rest.
Yeah, you're being chased by wolves, I think.
What of Aislip, my friend? You were sent to kill the powerful Draugr. So he's defeated. Seems there was more to that creature than any of us had imagined. Return now to the Skull Village. There are matters I must attend to. Alright, we'll recall.
Recall!
Recall, recall, recall. Alright, so finally we're coming to the end of this act of the story. Might have taken a while. You've returned from the lake. You continue to surprise me, Juriel. I have matters to attend to now. We will speak again soon. That I promise you. Alright.
Goodbye.
What in the world? The village is under attack by the werewolves.
Werewolves?
Oh my goodness.
Oh god! They're everywhere!
Okay, you know what? I'm going in heavy. Best weapon I've got.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Also
werewolves
careful
are a thing in this
yourself.
story. I don't know if you thought that might be a thing.
Anti-attack war equipping a new weapon. I didn't realize it was going to be this soon. Because actually there was a bit of bad omens about this earlier. First, you gotta be careful. I'll say that now, you might want to be careful with yourself, because these guys follow traditional werewolf rules. You know what that means?
Oh yeah, I know what that means.
All this,
Thank goodness.
And in the spring, mud and flies, too.
So yeah, in case you were wondering, these werewolves are in fact weak against silver, but that's a really weak weapon already. Gosh. One of the creatures went into the Great Hall. Oh my goodness.
It's a hard life.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're in here too.
Crumbling buffoons.
Oh my goodness, the leader's
There you go.
gone. Tharston's gone. And one of the guards got killed. Let's take his weapons and equipment. No, never mind. The shaman is here. I've only just arrived into this horror. It is good that you are able to protect these people. I protected the skull, but his worst fears have been realized. These creatures are werewolves, as you surely know. This is not a good omen for our village, and I have more troubling news. I've used my magic to detect any of the infection these beasts leave in their wake. You, my friend, have been infected.
Ah, dang it!
The infection seems innocent enough, some weakness perhaps. Sometimes the effects are hardly noticeable. However, in 3 days' time, the victim will become a werewolf himself. It is a fate I would not wish upon my greatest foe. During these 3 days, though, a simple cure disease spell can stop the infection. I beg you to do this. Until then, I fear I cannot allow you to be a part of our community, perhaps infecting others. When you have been cured, I hope you will return to us again. So yes, that was actually a scripted infection. If you find a werewolf before this quest, you can actually get infected yourself, but I'm the Nerevarine. I don't take diseases.
Are we diseased though?
Say what?
Well, the thing is, I can't, even with that, I can't tell if you're just being boisterous or not. Are you infected?
Yeah, you are. It's a scripted infection in order to give players at least a chance of becoming a werewolf for real. I mean, like you said, it's very easy to fix. We have cure disease potions. So, just take one.
Right, because didn't the captain... Right.
What was that?
I was gonna say, because the captain gave us some, didn't he?
Yes, he did. It's almost as if he thought ahead. So,
Wow.
we are at the path split of the Bloodmoon quest line. So, I want to explain a little bit about this. And then we will leave off for today, because I was planning on this. So, you can, in fact, wait out those 3 days and become a werewolf. And if you do that, you know, you can actually use werewolf powers. You get neat little cutscenes because other werewolves talk to you. Well, not other werewolves, but you'll see. Thing of it is, though, if you let yourself get infected, the quest doesn't... you do kind of goes through the same quests, except from a different perspective. So, I'm sure you'll see what I mean in the future. What am I wearing? Oh, that's just my normal clothes.
Oh, it's because you...
I took the robe
you don't
off,
have
yeah.
your other robe on.
So what I am planning is I'm going to cure myself and then play through the normal side of the quest, but I'm also going to do... Like, I'm also going to save and then do a separate playthrough where I also show off the werewolf side of the quest, because that is interesting to look at, but being a werewolf isn't that interesting to me either, because you lose all of your magic abilities and you can only use your hand-to-hand. It's strong hand-to-hand. But, like, if you were a mage turning into a werewolf, that's actually a really big disadvantage because you don't have the thing that makes you strong.
Kidding.
So even though it might seem awesome to be a werewolf, it's kind of not. But I do also owe my viewers because I failed to become a werewolf in Elder Scrolls 2 when I played that. Because I wanted to, but I didn't.
So I get to see you become a werewolf!
Maybe! Yeah. What is this? Oh, the disease is actually draining my fatigue. Sanius lupimus.
Yes!
So, we're going to leave off here, ladies and gentlemen, and then next time we will progress possibly to the end of the quest line. Depends. So, I've been Ephraim225, and with me has been...
You're gonna be a werewolf in 3 days! I didn't think this was the kind of 3-day event we were gonna do with the moon.
Right.
What a coincidence, am I right? Well, we'll see how that plays out. See you later, everyone.
Have a good night.